buzz. Leveling up with the crew just because. Outside chaos breaks, we ain't scared. Pixel warriors here, no fight is spared. Headphones blaring in an epic quest. Dodging bullets, aiming for the best. Reality fades, we're lost in the game. Chaos in the streets, but here it's fame. Midnight madness conquers the night. Gaming with the fellas till morning light. Out the window, sirens blare, but in this world we don't care. Every click and clack, we're in the zone. Strategies like kings on a throne. Outside world can't crumble and fall. In this digital realm, we stand tall. Shots fired outside our door, we keep on playing, always wanting more. Virtual battles, intense and tight, while the real world fights through the night. Midnight madness conquers the night. Gaming with the fellas till morning light. Out the window, sirens blare, but in this world we don't care. Every click and clack, we're in the zone. Strategies like kings on a throne. Outside world can crumble and fall. In this digital realm, we stand tall. Shots fired outside our door. We keep on playing, always wanting more. Virtual battles, intense and tight, while the real world fights through the night. Midnight madness conquers the night. Gaming with the fellas till morning light. Out the window, sirens blare, but in this world we don't care. Midnight madness conquers the night. Gaming with the fellas till morning light. Out the window, sirens blare, but in this world we don't care.
Yo, here we are once again with another OBS update, throwing wrenches in the gears of the stream's flow. But that's all right, because here we go. So this evening is, in my opinion, it's not the biggest deal in the world. But we are one weapon away from achieving dark matter camo right here, live in the doggy den. And if you are somebody who's ever tried for this freaking camo, you know exactly how frustrating, how laborious it can truly be. And it hasn't been impossible to do, I will say that for sure, but this launcher portion of this challenge was outright ridiculous to get one half of it. And now we are going to go for the other half. We need 3 different completions of 5 score streaks, equipment, or field upgrades in a single match 3 times. We got to do that 3 times. But I believe in me, I believe in you, and I believe that it wouldn't be a part of the game if it was not achievable. So let us start this evening. with a running start. And let's get into this. By the way, thank you for stopping by and being a part of the stream. Thank you for leaving that thumbs up, for that subscription. Thank you for that follow button, that noti bell, because I know you're going to want to return one day. And that noti bell will remind you of when we go live right here. The greatest show in Black Ops 6 live. Let's go. Of course, we're warming up, but we also are focused on this dark matter camo challenge, but we're also leveling up to Prestige Master level 1000. Get up off the ground, man. Get up off the ground. What are you doing? Wow. That didn't work out the way I wanted it. Of course, it seems like it's going to be another equipmentless day to start off with. Okay, so I got my ammo crate. Wow, laying in the corner. Imagine that. Somebody laying in the corner. Now, why would somebody do that? Wow, I got shot by a guy behind me. This guy's really laying out in the middle of the open. Didn't even see that guy. Just focused on getting up here to that spring mine so I can blow it up. Tried to blow it up. Didn't quite work. There we go. Oh. I believe I destroyed 2 pieces of equipment when I destroyed the second one. So we just need 2 more. Perfect. Come on, bro. And there's a wall in the way. They don't even know that they're actually helping me. Are we gonna get it on the first match, bro? The very first match? Are you serious? After all the struggling we did yesterday? Maybe not, but it took us 3 hours yesterday. So far, we've gone in 5 minutes. Come on, man. I need y'all to throw down some more equipment, guys. Shit. What I was thinking there. Well, I just need to get to that crate. Just let me get to that crate, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, more equipment. One more kill, they're gonna win. There, I can't believe I got to destroy that many pieces of equipment. Thanks for reing up my rockets by eliminating. Wow. I think I got at least one of them, if not two. First, I thought it was going to be nothing. Come on, Call of Duty. Here lately, it's been weird in between matches. I don't really know why. I'm definitely hoping that these servers are a lot better by time Verdansk returns. It didn't even let me look. All we can do is look after this match and just keep trying to get it. Oh. Sir Visionary got me. I should have had him. Hey, if you guys come across any enemy equipment, can you ping it and let me destroy it with my rocket?
Stupid.
You so stupid. Stupido.
Estupendo.
Hey. Oh my. Thanks there. What I do that my teammates keep me on my toes. I still don't see no equipment yet. Oh, my bad, Royale. Not seeing any equipment still. No ammo crates, no nothing. Wow.
Ooh, he's in the bed.
There's one guy in the corner of the courtyard there. He still survives.
Ah, fucking shit, man.
But I don't see any equipment in the next. Yeah, dude. We're not wasting our time. I'm struggling. Come on now. That was the issue yesterday. Because really, we could have moved on to another weapon, but it would have added days onto the struggle. Because all the other weapons I had done, it basically were all at the beginning of their Camo Grinds. I mean, they were very doable, but as far as like actually getting dark matter unlocked. Let's go. The greatest. YouTube, Twitch, Rumble. Do it. Let's do it. Shinwa. Yuki Onna. Shinwa. Have. It's the name of this song. It's on the Shinwa album. What was that? Nuts and Pudding? Is that what this guy's name is? Nuts and Pudding. There's some funny ass names on this game. Wow. What was that? Okay. Still don't see any equipment anywhere. Oh, I see something. I see something. Come on, bro. Let me get... Yeah. Rosie, what are you doing? Why I feel vibrating on the floor? Come on. Oh, man. Your ass down. I pulled out the wrong weapon. Come on. Two. Of course, my teammates are destroying the things I specifically need. Of course. Of course. 3. Fuck. It's 4. Yeah. Come on. Oh. Damn, bro. Come on. Sorry, teammate. Okay. Come on, fam. We're almost there. We're almost there. We just need a couple more pieces of equipment. It's like they stopped putting it down. I see one. Please don't destroy it. Of course, somebody destroys it. If I can get 3 more pieces of equipment, I'll have dark matter. Wow. Get your ass over here, Rose. Sit down. All right. Let's take a look. Take a look. Did we get one that match? We sure do. That means just one more. One more set of 5. And we will have unlocked dark matter. We still have to earn dark matter. Don't get me wrong. We still have to earn dark matter by getting 5 kills 3 times without dying. But we can do that. Get 5 kills without dying 3 times. I mean, we can do that. That's gravy. We could do that in one match. All right, fam. We can do it. So close. I'm gonna take the dogs out real quick so that we can get that break over with. And then we will get started back on track. As soon as we get back from that, it won't take long. Don't go nowhere, fam. We'll be right back. Right back.
きるつもりか。そんではありますね。私が戸田先生から教えてもらったのは小立ちでがんす。あとは小立ちで戦うつもりでがんした。
小立ち。そのような小手先の憲法でこのわしを殺すつもりだったのか。お主、わしを甘く見たか。
待ってください。
All right, we are back in action, and we are on a roll this evening so far. What took us hours yesterday, we have achieved in 35 minutes. And we have one more set. So on the dark spine camo for this launcher, we need 5 score streaks equipment or field upgrades in a single match 3 times. We've achieved 2 of those times so far thus far this evening. And we are about to go into another match and hopefully achieve the 3rd one, which will unlock dark matter. Okay, and that doesn't mean that we've earned dark matter yet, but it has unlocked it for us to achieve it. It unlocks it on 33 separate weapons. Sophie, come here. Your food's not back there if that's what you want. Get this dog her food. Want your food? Want your food? Want more food? She wouldn't eat last night. She would shit out of her. Food? She went back there and made it good to see if they had any extra treats left. Sit down, Liz. Sit down, baby. All right. We've taken care of everything we need to take care of. But there shall be no distractions from the next 30 minutes or so that we can knock this bad boy out of the park. Let's go. Let's get it.
Securing Zone A. Taking
That's the
Alpha.
name of the game, huh?
Zone A secure. Losing A. Zone C secure. Enemy UAV inbound. We're losing Charlie. Lost C.
Okay. You gotta take one of them, fellas.
Hostile UAV established overhead. Controlling Bravo. We're losing Alpha.
Huh.
Locking down Charlie. We're losing Alpha. Zone Charlie locked down. Losing A. UAV inbound.
That's two.
They're taking C. Lost A. Zone Alpha captured. Taking B. Secure. Maintain current posture. We're losing Alpha. Lost Alpha.
Kane requesting UAV.
Securing Alpha.
Man, bro, I just couldn't get to it.
Securing Zone A. Your positions. We're losing Charlie.
It was a UAV.
All locations locked down. Dig in and hold them. Lock and seek. Lost aid. Losing Bravo. Securing C. Taking Alpha. Control Zone C. Lockdown A. Securing B. We're losing Alpha. Enemy sentry turret detected in your AO. They're taking C.
There it is, folks. Dark Spine unlocked on all 33 weapons.
Lost Charlie. Enemy UAV inbound. Taking B. We're losing Alpha. Citrus, LTVR incoming.
Thanks, teammate. What would I do without you? Teammate, you are screwing me all off, dude. I'm working on my dark spine or my dark matter camo, and you are killing me over and over again.
Taking C. Hostiles reclaim the lead.
There's one set.
Losing A. You're being outplayed, everyone. Step it up.
Dude.
We don't reward failure. Work out what went wrong and fix it.
All stations, we are fucking fucked. Escape and evade.
You really should have done better than that. We only had 3 people for the last few minutes.
Congratulations, you won.
These nuts.
Ah,
Got him.
got him.
Got him.
Man, look at that right there. Last dark spine camo to get. We'll have our dark matter this match, I believe. I do believe so. Rasta.
Neutralize all threats. The lead is on.
Not very bright. Standing in front of your teammate like that, bro. Bruh. Come up in somebody's shit and lay down in front of their face, bro. What the fuck you doing? Being too cautious. Fuck. They're just parking it. We're just going to go. Okay. I got that 5 though. Dude's camping in corners now. Some savage champ you are. Damn. I didn't know that was going to happen. One on top of the drive-through.
Hold the line, Crimson. This is our... Enemy RCXD detected.
LGIT. Right.
Congratulations, you won.
He died like a dog.
One more. Tighten up on me a little bit now. Motherfucker, bro. If I get a copyright strike, I want it to be from the good shit, bro. Wow, bro. It's crazy. That was stupid on my part.
Hiding motherfucking thing. You asshole. Fucking crap. You same fucking team.
Oh,
Allah.
okay.
He died like a dog.
Congratulations, you won. These nuts. Got him.
Got him.
Got him.
Let's go. Let's go. Just constantly having issues. Constant.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Got a real job.
Hardcore domination. Archangel. Taking A.
Why can't you just let me eat my weight in
Stupidity. Stupidity on my part. Wow.
Losing Bravo.
Dark matter, motherfucker. Finally got it. Dark matter unlocked officially. Let's go. Can't nobody tell me nothing. Okay, maybe they can tell me a little bit. One for this weapon. Okay. Still got one. Sorry, teammate. I didn't mean to do that, bro.
Losing B. Knocking down Charlie.
That's two.
They're right where we want them. Finish the job.
Let's go. We got that dark matter unlocked, fools. Cheese nips. How do you get that done? You get like a little toothpick piercing.
Congratulations, you won.
These nuts. Ha!
Got him.
Got him.
Can't even buy the Terminator skin no more. Dark matter collector calling card. We're gonna have to check this out for a second. Chat, come on with this. It is official. We own the dark matter camo. And I feel vindicated in all my hard work. All of the headshots, all of the... Man. But it's bittersweet because I still have 32 more weapons to acquire dark matter for. Look at that, it looks so nice. Now, what is required? Get 5 kills without dying 3 times. Should I go for that? Should I go for the baseball bat first? Or keep getting other guns first? 5 kills in a single match with him. That ain't nothing. I shot him in the ankle.
Shoot me in the mouth.
Bruh.
Put it in my mouth.
Screw my mouth. Put it in my butt.
I'm on the fucking boat.
These nuts. Ha! Got him!
Got him!
Got him!
Dude, this rifle sucks at close range. Oh. I don't know who's shooting at me from where.
Oh,
I don't
damn.
know, can we run across?
You can, just don't go in the broken glass.
Oh shit.
Bro. Oh. Step
I
in
see
front of
jump
me.
in the broken glass.
Find the elevator.
It took me all game to find this spot again.
Bro, there's no way I just did that to you.
And
What happened?
I just squad wiped him.
Oh, I just fell to my death. And I did it again.
Here you go. Now you can see. Ah!
Oops, I dig you again.
Oh.
Trade with
Is that
me.
optional or are you
Yeah.
offering?
harder daddy.
Is it weird that I'm rock solid right now? See that? Yeah.
It'd be weird if
Can't,
it'd be
can't
weird if
voice
you
chat
weren't.
me for that one. Can't voice chat me for that one.
It would be weird if you didn't smile and look at me. You gotta make eye contact though.
I'm blushing.
Yeah, make sure that you flip your hair back, okay?
Because I have hair. What if I'm bald, bro? Huh?
Are you
You want me to flip my scalp at you?
Wanna polish that bastard.
Bald
At least throw your head
eagle's
back.
number one, bro. Bro,
At least
listen,
throw
I'll
your
let
head
you
back.
pull on my scalp, bro. Did you picture that, dude? I did. Hand grabbing some dude's scalp. Ah!
It's a new porn.
Oh my lord.
Oh, I'm sure it's out there somewhere.
Yeah, probably. Who we get in here?
Dang.
Wow, I can't believe you missed. You're dying now. Oh, sorry, teammate, my bad.
I saw a guy crouching. I don't know where it was
Right door.
though. Oh, I'm pulling that trigger. Pull it.
That one.
Oh, come on. Oh,
Pull me off harder.
Oh, my
Daddy,
bad,
come
Tommy.
on.
Fuck. Jumped right. I'm sorry, dude. Jump down.
Oh shit, he just shot me in the load.
Ah,
He shot a load from behind and got me.
I'm sorry, brother.
Put it in my
Here, have a
bag.
UAV. I'm sorry, have a UAV.
Did you let me put it in your back at least? Oh shit, I fell.
I'll take you out to dinner, though, bro. I'm not rude. Alright?
I like steak.
I just killed their whole team.
You're the man, dude. Fucking right.
Chicken skin?
If it's fried, maybe?
when you pull it over the top
I just
and make it look like chicken skin?
I don't know if you guys understand how much I just saved your lives. I shot through 3 of you guys to kill that guy. I so should earn a medal for that.
You're a legend. Don't forget the milk. Dairy, bro.
I fucking straight up.
Milk legendary. How I Met Your Mother, bro. How I Met Your Mother.
That's a hell of a calling card.
I
GG's,
straight
guys. GG's. That was great.
I straight up
Gunplay again, Daddy?
shootered that one through.
Yeah?
That
Congratulations, you won.
Oh, it's me! Yeah! Oh, this is the squad, bro.
Got him!
Yeah!
Got him!
Ooh.
He died like a dog.
How did he know?
Embarrassing.
Oh my god, somebody had a name called View from the Sis. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. I'll miss you, friend. I'll miss you, friends. I'm gonna get you, don't
I'll
worry,
miss you
Daddy.
too.
Yo, these guys are outrageous. What you doing, Rosie? Dude, how many did we get on that launcher, though, for real? Because to have the combo, we got 2 of 3. To have the combo, launcher on your back with a fucking... We just need 5 kills with it, bro. We'll have dark matter on that too. We'll have that in like a minute. It'll be Gucci, bro. What did I say about a wipeout mode? Earn 24 wipeout modes. Ah, okay. Cool. Let's go. How did you let me get that, bro? Come on, fam. What was that? One. Motherfucker. Yeah, man. One more. Fucking dark matter on the fucking launcher, bro. Are you serious? Y'all let me do it to you. You really let me earn dark matter on a fucking launcher, bro. What is wrong with these fools, yo? Of course, I'm not perfect. Let's go. Huh. Let us see what this looks like. Ha ha ha. Those got a hawk flying over. He knew better. That's crazy.
Guy in front of me with a shotgun shot at me twice. Did not die. Frick, he's throwing grenades.
4, 5. Somebody in the cleaners, man.
Taken to a net.
That's just fucking sad, bro. Do the smoke.
Oh my god.
Who? Three. That don't count. Okay. Dick shot me with the door. Dick hit the door and that hit me and killed me. I didn't even see that guy's body standing there.
Oh. That's nice.
Hostiles reclaimed the lead.
What the fuck was that, bro? Dude shot me through it. I didn't even know I was there. It's in the back of the semi-truck.
Declared trust 9 Mayov. Cheap viewers on streambo.com. Remove the space at the 7K4N2IO.
Gotta get with that shit, bro.
Couple guys in this
What was Not sure why it was that loud. Fuck ever, bro. Headshot hit markers, huh?
Congratulations, you won.
These nuts. Ha! Got him!
So we got. Bam. I'm telling you, man. We got that dark matter on 2 weapons, man. It's official. It's official, fam. We got it. Let me get the thumbs up if you yourself can appreciate that dark matter camo grind that we finally achieved. 2 separate weapons. We've got it so far. Man, oh man. Doesn't mean we're done though. We've got 31 more weapons to achieve it on. And we're starting off with here with the dark spine. We're going to get on these 2. We're going to keep on trucking down the road, down the list. We've got dark spine on everything that we can possibly get it on. And we are going to make it happen, man. The actual grind is the hard part. Getting dark matter itself is not too outrageous. It's not easy for everybody, but it's not the worst deal in the world. You got to get 5 kills in a row without dying 3 times on the actual dark matter. In my opinion, dark spine was harder. That's where you got to get 3 triples. I believe is what that was. Yeah, 3 triples are better. Which isn't that big of a deal, but it's like, dude, every time I would get close to a triple, boom, boom, boom. It's like the game was making it harder on me. I'm not going to say that it definitely was doing that, but it definitely seemed like that for a couple of days. So we're going to run to the bathroom real quick. Take us like a minute, 2 minutes, something like that. Not long. We'll be right back, fam. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. And we'll finish knocking out this Camo Grind.
Soundtrack of our kind. Red eyes, don't you worry, it's alright. New highs, we haven't reached, just being wide. We own the night, 'cause when we come alive, the morning light, when we go back to earth, it's time to ride. We're going wild tonight. When you hear the clock strike 12.
All right. We'll take a quick look at something. Won't take us long. Not long at all.
Signaling that it's our time. Owl cries, the haunting soundtrack of our kind. Red eyes, don't you?
What's up guys, my name is Ace, and today we got the patch notes nice and early for the Season 3 update, which is coming this Wednesday for multiplayer. So in today's video, I wanted to go through these patch notes talking about everything that's non-weapon balance related. I may skim through some of the weapon balancing changes, but for those of you guys that have been around the channel for a while, you'll know that I like going into much more detail with this. I like actually testing pre-patch versus post-patch and showing you guys before and after. So for the weapon balancing, I am going to be holding off till we actually get the update. However, even outside of the weapon balancing, there's a good handful of excellent information to be sharing today. Keeping in mind, I'm just focusing on the multiplayer side of things, and we're not talking about the content that's coming since I've already covered that in great detail. So without further ado, let's dive into the most interesting part of this, and I was very surprised to see that they're actually following through with this. With Season 3, we're getting console-only crossplay settings.
This guy is he's actually pretty critical of the Activision franchise. Now, it's not that I only believe him because he's critical, but if there's something positive said, then most likely he is very honest. Because he's not just a hater. Exclusive Ace loves playing Call of Duty. So, there are some people out there that can only find negative things to say all the time. But he's one of the few that seems like he shoots straight no matter what.
Not just for ranked play, but also for unranked multiplayer or regular multiplayer public matches. And this is really good news for console players out there. And just a recap of how this works, since we have had access to this for ranked play, but just not public matches until Season 3. With this, in your crossplay settings, if you're a console player, you can now leave crossplay on, so therefore you'll play with any of the platforms, PC or the other console platform. You can turn console-only crossplay on, which means you'll be able to play with your console platform as well as the other console platform. So if you're on Xbox, you can turn console-only crossplay on, and that will allow you to play with just Xbox and PlayStation players. And then finally, you can turn crossplay off, or at least PlayStation will be allowed to. I'm not too sure if they're going to allow this for Xbox, since they usually want to encourage you to use your console crossplay settings for Xbox, but at least on PlayStation, you'll be able to turn crossplay off entirely, like we've always been able to do on PlayStation. And with this, it only allows you to play with your platform and no other platforms. Now, they do specify that the more you limit your crossplay options, the more likely it is to negatively impact your matchmaking queue time.
Not a reason for that. These cheaters. But something that Activision doesn't talk about is that there is a workaround for PCs to sign into their Microsoft accounts and make it appear that they are on Xbox. That's why they talk about separate consoles.
Which makes sense. You're playing with a smaller pool of players. But for me, I'm absolutely going to be turning this console-only crossplay on instead of turning crossplay off entirely, which is what I usually do, which just limits me to playing with PlayStation players only. In either case, like I said, for console players at least, this is excellent news. We have the ability to separate ourselves from PC players, and therefore effectively eliminate the possibility of running into aimbots and wall hacks. At most, we'll just have to deal with input altering devices like Cronus's and stuff, which is frustrating, but not nearly as frustrating as aimbots and wall hacks. And then also there is the argument of potential hardware advantages using PC over console. I have talked about this a lot in the past. I also understand that many PC players will be unhappy to see this news, since many console players will choose to turn this option off, which then limits the pool of players PC players can play against. But I think at the end of the day, the vast majority of the player base won't even realize that this setting exists. And therefore, I really don't think it's going to be limiting the pool of players all that much that have crossplay just turned on for all platforms. And instead, this is just a nice option that's available for anybody that's aware of it and chooses to turn this over to console-only crossplay. So I highly doubt this is going to totally kill off the player base for like lesser played modes for PC players. There's still going to be tons and tons of console players out there that will always just leave crossplay on entirely. And therefore, PC players will still be matchmaking in the large
percentage of people that just play like every once in a while. Call of Duty's not even on their radar. As far as like looking into news and patch notes and updates.
Pool of players overall. Now, I do have one concern with this, and this is something that many people have brought up. I don't have first-hand experience with this, but many people have mentioned that even when you disable crossplay on Xbox, you still end up playing against PC players that are playing on Game Pass. So I'm wondering if this option is going to resolve that issue or not, but I guess time will tell on that one. In either case, that was quite a big surprise to see in these patch notes. Next up, something the PC players will be happy to see is they're making improvements to the preloading shaders system. So you're going to be getting separate preloading shaders warnings depending on the game mode that you're playing, whether that's Warzone, multiplayer, or zombies. And apparently they've significantly reduced the time required to compile shaders before launching a match. And that's a big one if true, because for the little bit that I have played on PC, it is kind of frustrating that you boot up the game and you're all ready to go, but you have to just sit there and wait till all the shaders are compiled before you can get into a match. And it's especially frustrating if your game crashes and you have to repeat that process all over again. They also mentioned they're adding a new menu widget in the lobby to indicate the progress of your preloading shaders to let you know when you're ready to play. As for a couple general adjustments here, the first thing is when you prestige, it will no longer reset your operator, your calling card, emote, spray, or gobblegum customization, which is great to see. It was very unnecessary to have that stuff reset because it's not like that's tied to your level or anything. That's just tied to your character. So I get that you have to like reset your loadouts, for instance, because you're starting back at level 1, but resetting which operator you have selected or your calling card, that just doesn't make any sense. So I'm glad they're finally getting on top of that one. And then they also address an issue where finishing move audio would continue to play after scrolling to a new tier in the battle pass. Next, for weapon balancing, like I said, we're going to be diving really deep into the details with actual before and after footage and graphics once we actually get the update. But I wanted to just point out and skim over a couple of the highlights here, because there's some big changes coming to the Goblin Mark II. That's going to see a massive fire rate improvement, which I am very, very happy to see, since we don't have a really fast-firing semi-auto in this game. We finally will with the Goblin Mark II, but that's also coming with a damage reduction to compensate. We're also going to be seeing buffs across the board to Dragon's Breath and Slugs on shotguns, and hopefully they end up in a good state with that, because as of right now, more often than not, these attachments are actually just detrimental to your build on a shotgun. And then something a lot of people have been asking for a while now, the Jackal PDW will be seeing a slight range nerf. Now that's obviously not a comprehensive list of all of the weapon adjustments, just some of the highlights that I wanted to pull out here. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do so you don't miss out on that proper weapon balance breakdown video coming in a few days. Next up, let's talk about movement a little bit. There's going to be a few adjustments coming to multiplayer. As you may or may not know, they're going to be making some very notable adjustments to movement on the Warzone side of things, but those adjustments aren't all coming to multiplayer. We are having separate movement adjustments for multiplayer. The first couple things here that are related, they're increasing the crouch to stand speed by 15% and the crouch to stand speed while aiming down sight by 39%. So you're actually going to be able to stand up a little bit faster from a crouch. Obviously, the fear with this is snaking will be making a big return. So essentially exploiting that animation of going from crouch to stand really quickly and repetitively, which creates a form of desync and makes you almost impossible to shoot. So time will tell on that to see if snaking will actually be back with this. I do plan on making a before and after video with that to see just how much of a change we're going to be seeing, especially from a third-person perspective. But then on top of that, they just mentioned they're increasing the directional sprint
with the servers. That's what I'm always complaining about. If you ever hear me say, these damn servers, that's what I'm talking about. Desync and issues with communication speeds can make things that you are 100% should have hit. Impossible to do. But I get killed a lot because the operator I use is too slow.
And animation blend speeds for improved fluidity. So they're not actually changing how fast you move at all here, and this is just designed to make the animations look a little bit more fluid. And then on top of that, and most importantly for these movement adjustments, they're reducing our slide in max speed scale, so the speed at which you start a slide, from 1.6 down to 1.55, so a very small nerf there. And then they're also reducing the slide max time from 0.7 seconds to 0.65 seconds. So they're just shaving a little bit of time off there. They are toning back the slide slightly, but just looking at the numbers, this is going to be a very minor adjustment. But of course, until we get our hands on it, we won't really know how this is going to feel. So time will tell on that, and I do plan on having a before and after comparison once we get the update. Next up for playlists, right at launch with Season 3, I'm happy to see they're actually giving us a Season 3 map mosh pit mode. So Barrage, Nomad, and Firing Range will be on that. And we're also getting Firing Range 24/7 at launch for Season 3. That's excellent. On top of this, something they mentioned before, but now we actually have an image of this, they're having a separate tab in the playlist selection for party game modes. And in this, they have listed Prop Hunt, Gun Game, Infected, Gunfight, and Sharpshooter, which is coming with Season 3. And I'm really happy to see that. Party games can be a nice change of pace, and it's nice to know that they've got their own separate tab, and likely they're all going to be here to stay from now on. After that, a quick note about spawns. They just addressed an issue where players could spawn directly on an active shock charge placement. So you spawn in already affected by a shock charge, which is obviously frustrating. That shouldn't be taking place after the Season 3 update. And then toward the end of the multiplayer section here, there's a good handful of UI fixes and adjustments here. Most of them are just purely visual bugs that aren't going to have an effect on gameplay. However, it is nice to see they addressed an issue where forward intel would produce inconsistent minimap zoom functionality. And this is something that's been broken, I believe, since Season 2 Reloaded. And I actually thought they fixed it at one point, but I just got lucky a few matches where it was working properly. More often than not, forward intel just hasn't been doing what it's meant to be doing. And according to the patch notes at least, that should be fixed finally with the Season 3 update. And then after that for multiplayer, they just mentioned there will be various stability improvements. And there we go. That's going to wrap it up for all of the key things that I wanted to point out with the patch notes as they relate to multiplayer for Season 3. When it comes to the Warzone side of things, we've got a huge list of patch notes there as well. And while I am interested in diving back into Warzone, and I do plan on making at least a few videos here or there when it comes to Warzone, I'm not going to be covering all of those changes. And the big reason behind that is I haven't played Warzone in years, and therefore I have no current context as to how things are in Warzone, and therefore how they're going to be changing with this patch. For me, it's going to be practically like just diving into a brand new game on Thursday anyway.
Yeah, me
But of
too.
course, if you want to check out those patch notes or the ones that I was talking about today, I will leave those linked in the description. And this is where I want to hear from you guys in those comments down below. How are you feeling about all of this stuff that's going to be changing with Season 3? Are these patch notes getting you more excited for the updates, or maybe not so much? Just let me know down below. If you enjoyed the video, a like rating is always appreciated. And don't forget to subscribe for more if you haven't already. I'll talk to you guys next time.
Well.
What's up, guys? My name is Ace, and
Well.
today we're going to be continuing the series where I pick one particular stat and I create the best possible build you can make for that particular stat. Now, we've already covered the fastest possible build, as well as the best hipfire build, the best tack stance builds. If you guys missed any of those and you want to check them out, I will leave a link to those in the description down below. Today, we're going to be looking at the most accurate build. However, just a note on that, we're going to be looking at the most accurate full auto build. Now, of course, something like a sniper rifle is going to be the most accurate, and semi-autos are generally going to be quite accurate. And even burst guns, especially the AEK-973, those are insanely accurate guns, but there's really nothing interesting to do with those. They're just accurate out of the box. So this is why I wanted to focus on the most accurate full auto build that you can create in the game. Now, to do this, I just went through all of my recoil plots that I've done throughout my gun guide series throughout the year, and that helped me at least narrow this down quite a bit. And it turns out all of the most accurate full auto guns just happen to be in the assault rifle category. The LMGs, for instance, just aren't quite as accurate. And then obviously SMGs are generally not going to be as accurate as assault rifles. So with that in mind, I narrowed this down, added all of the best recoil attachments to the GPR, the Cypher, the Model L, the Ames 85, and the XM4. And then I just shot a couple recoil plots with every single one of these builds
I bet XM4
to narrow it down to the best possible one, which it turns out is the XM4, and that is going to be the best build that I share today. However, I do want to give a quick honorable mention, at least here, to the Ames 85, since it was just a little bit behind the XM4, and there actually are some advantages to using this particular build, which is the one I used for those recoil plot tests, over that most accurate XM4 build we'll be talking about. Mainly, you're actually able to strafe very effectively in gunfights with this build, whereas with my XM4 build, you can't. So with this one, as well as the XM4 one, we will be using the Gunfighter wildcard, simply because there are several attachments that contribute to better accuracy. And then obviously, if you're going for peak accuracy,
and that's why I said I like this guy, man, is he's negative about Activision when he needs to be. He goes, hey, what the fuck? This is bullshit. But he loves playing the game, man, and he's down for like figuring out how to make you the best player possible. I mean, he's almost at 100,000 subscribers.
as well as the best hipfire build, the best tac stance builds. If you guys missed any of those and you want to check them out, I will leave a link to those in the description down below. Today, we're going to be looking at the most accurate build. However, just a note on that, we're going to be looking at the most accurate full auto build. Now, of course, something like a sniper rifle is going to be the most accurate, and semi-autos are generally going to be quite accurate. And even burst guns, especially the AEK 973, those are insanely accurate guns, but there's really nothing interesting to do with those. They're just accurate out of the box. So this is why I wanted to focus on the most accurate full auto build that you can create in the game. Now, to do this, I just went through all of my recoil plots that I've done throughout my gun guide series throughout the year, and that helped me at least narrow this down quite a bit. And it turns out all of the most accurate full auto guns just happen to be in the assault rifle category. The LMGs, for instance, just aren't quite as accurate, and then obviously SMGs are generally not going to be. This is the attachment that really pushes us over the edge and makes
Yeah, this is the loadout I was using. Basically. Let's see if I was anywhere close. The only thing that different was that. And the optic. He's using this optic. I say we get this weapon dark matter next. Let's go.
How in the
Left side of rock.
turn me into slime?
Oh, sorry, Bat. God damn it, he's on the fucking ground. Trying to get that guy that you shot.
No worries. Do they have a UAV up? Dude, he's in our spawn.
Yep.
In our
Listen,
spawn.
if they want A, they can have it.
Got him out of our spawn.
See, I mean,
Given up the lead.
It's on top of B, on top of B. Next to the rock, pushing
pushing far right.
I couldn't see him.
Is he still there?
Got him out of the rocks.
Oh. They want to see it. Give him a
Oh,
seat.
one more.
One is at A. A's much better.
Hardcore domination. Capture the objective.
Getting me.
Oh, that just spawned them.
Damn, boys, what y'all been doing before I got here?
Net call. Enemy
Getting
watch
C.
kilo inbound.
Our whole fucking team was over there and it spawned behind us.
Enemy missile strike incoming.
I'm on B. He's still on B. He's still on B.
Got one off B. Damn it.
Fucking chopper.
Got him. Got him on B.
Losing Bravo.
Chopper down. Right side of train.
Yeah, I'm clearing it.
Oh, top train, top train.
Broken train, pushing B.
Both.
Got me on B.
Rocket. Far right side, rockets.
Laying down left side of B.
Losing
Got him.
Still laying left side of B, a little bit further back.
Guys pissing me off. You gotta shoot him, shoot me, shoot me. Somebody shoot me. Got me hostage.
Oh, I hate it when they do that.
Damn. Killed
Got him.
myself.
Right side A.
Bravo underway.
How the fuck did he see me?
With his eyeballs, fam.
Oh, yep, on C.
That's crazy.
I got him.
Oh, top of train car on C.
I got them both. You guys have room to get B now.
Oh, in the middle.
Push left.
Middle
Oh,
train.
yep. Left side C next to the propane tank. Far left again. Got one off B.
How does he run through my bullets?
They bomb in their spawn. Hold off for a second. Don't go too
You're good.
far. What?
What the fuck just happened there?
God damn it.
I got two of B.
Fuck Christ.
Hey,
One off
baby
B.
Jesus didn't do nothing to you.
Two right side B.
Securing B.
Broken train, back side of B, our side.
There's one guy right under the train right there.
God.
Nice.
Past B.
Yeah.
Left side of right rock. Come on.
Right in front of
Left
C,
side, our
to the right.
train. Got him. Got him, got him. Behind it, the little fucking corner there on B, right side.
I'm on B.
There you are.
Or we got dark matter on the MX XM4. What's up, guys?
Fuck. On the train in the middle.
Come on. There's no fucking way you know I'm there.
Hey, Poker, I think somebody's up there with you. Last I saw. Two guys pushing right side.
Yeah.
Yep. Top of the overlook.
Got the guy off B camping there.
Yep, just laying up there.
Middle train.
Not anymore. He's down.
Get on B.
Got the other one too. There's one in the back of B.
I'm on right C.
Got both the guys off of middle B.
One pushing right C.
Help!
One on C. Yep, still on C.
Alright, anybody near B? I'm gonna be on it in a second.
I'm on it. There's a guy right in the middle to the right.
On B now.
One outside C. Left side. Still on C.
What is this dude shooting that's blowing me up? Is that a crossbow?
Throwing the disc launcher.
Yeah, it's like this launcher.
How did I not have a cat?
We lost, guys, but I unlocked dark matter on the XM4, so I'm still happy. We lost, but I still unlocked dark matter on the XM4, so I appreciate it, guys.
Congratulations, you won.
These nuts. Got him.
Got him.
Got him.
Come on, man.
Bruh.
Come on, step it up.
Appreciate it, man. Oh. Sit your ass down, Rose.
Hardcore team deathmatch. Shoot to kill. We're not here to negotiate. Keep it that way. Falling behind, Crimson.
Stupid. I was in my menu, bitch. My operator just sat down. I'm fucking laying on his vagina, bro. Fuck. Wow. I shoot, nothing happens. Fucking latency in these servers is outrageous, bro. What are you barking at? Wow. Sit your fucking ass down, Rosie. Right.
Bombacat! Congratulations, you won.
These nuts. Got him!
Got him.
Got him!
Oh, what she's barking at. Nah, that was all small shit, wasn't it? All right, all right.
Hardcore domination. All targets declared hostile. Happy hunting, Crimson. Controlling Bravo. Bravo zone secure.
Motherfucker, bro. I gotta take this dog out real quick. I can smell her. We'll be right back, chat. Don't worry. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. All right, now all the pups have went to do their business. That just leaves you and me to do our business. And what's our business, you ask? Our business is making sure that these fools